Hi, I'm PurpleAlmonds, and this is the 8-Bit Early Years, a little thing that I drew for Jared, or as y'all know him, the 8-Bit Drummer. It's actually a project that I started very late last December. I did studies of Jared and everything, hoping that 1, I wasn't too stalkery in doing so, and 2, I would get some spark of inspiration while sketching him. Well, as it turns out, I had to let it sit for a few months before I had a solid idea of what to draw. I remember when I started streaming this, it must have been a Wednesday or Thursday, because those are the days that Jared takes to rest up for his Friday streams. I remember I was subbed to him, so I had access to his Discord channel. So in addition to announcing my stream in Twitter and Tumblr as usual, I made this little blurb in the self-promo section of the Discord. And it was already pretty late in the evening, so didn't really expect anyone to come in but my regulars. And they did, and we were just shooting the breeze when I was suddenly notified that my channel was being hosted by Mr. Kilt, or was it THE8BIT? Sorry, I forgot. I kinda acted like a spaz in front of the mic, and then when I calmed down enough, I got to have a really nice conversation with the mods. But by then, it was getting pretty late, and I had to turn in for the night, so we said our goodbyes, and it left me feeling just especially hyped for the next stream. Fast forward to Friday, when I popped into the stream very late, mind you, because for some reason that day I decided to go out on a very long lunch break on a quest for fried chicken. But then when Jared saw me kind of stumble in, a bit flustered and chicken grease all over my face, he just stopped everything and gosh, I don't even know how to process this even now. I didn't know at the time, but he and Erica, or Chatia I guess, they did actually pop into my stream that night, and he said a lot of really nice things, like how he had this emotional experience just watching me do my thing, just drawing, and talking about how I discovered his stream and how it just became such a big part of my life. And it is true, I mean, his streams, they've become something of a routine for me when I go to work. I always have Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays to look forward to because those are the weekdays that he streams. And, you know, it's just become such an integral part of my life that I felt like I wanted to give back to him in my own way, you know? And while he's just telling a story and showcasing my fan art in the stream, I was having my attention divided because on one end, I was just listening to him talk. But then on the other end, I was receiving just this enormous outpouring of love and support from the chat that just kind of shocked me into silence because I had no idea how to respond to all of it. And keep in mind, this was a weekday, and I was still at my workplace, so while I was admittedly quiet in the chat box, I had the absolute hardest time reining in my excitement in real life. Gosh, where am I even going with this? I guess, firstly, Jared, Chatia, thank you for watching my stream that night and giving me that shout out on Friday. And THE8BIT, Mr. Kilt, thank you so much for directing Jared to my stream and then hanging out with me. It was really cool talking with you guys in the stream and then later on Discord. And for those of you who followed me on Twitch or just sent me love that day, thank you so much for your support. I know I'm sound like a broken record by now, but really, thank you. I love what Jared does for us, but one of the big reasons why I wanted to draw this for him is because of the awesome community he built. Everyone I talk to in the stream is just so kind and friendly, and if I'm just having a stressful or boring day at work, I know I can come in here and have a better time for it. It's rare, it's so rare to find a community like this. Look, I've only been part of it for a little over half a year now, and what I just said still holds true. You're still all the friendliest, funniest, and kindest people I had the privilege to meet online, and I really do mean it. The very least I can do is, well, make this silly little drawing for you guys, and I'm really glad that you liked it.